He'll burn up everything in your life that doesn't look like him. That's what fire does. It burns. And we want that fire to burn in us. So this is the vision that the Lord was giving me while we were singing. And I love that, because I just asked the Lord, what are you speaking to us? If these 4 chairs represent my life, I'm asking God to send his fire and consume everything about my life that doesn't look like him. We pray on earth as it is in heaven. If there's something in our life that doesn't look like heaven, we ought to get rid of it. Does that make sense? But sometimes when his fire comes, there's a part of our life that we kind of separate from that. God, burn up all this, but we separated something. If you've ever been camping, you'd know that when you put a bunch of logs together, it burns really nice and everything will burn up. But if one of the logs rolls off to the side, even though the rest of it burned, not all the wood was consumed. And I felt like what the Lord was saying was, we need to reach for those logs that have rolled off to the side to bring them back to the place of the fire. Because if we don't, we'll never become everything he created us to be. The only way I can become everything God created me to be is quit trying to be what he never made me to be in the first place. Oh, that's probably more powerful than we understand. But I'll never become everything God created me to be if I'm trying to be something he didn't create me to be. How many of you were would-be worship leaders at one point in your life? You know what I'm talking about. You played your air guitar. You played your piano. Everybody ever see Matt Smith when it's really going? He's the drummer in the house. He's never played drums in his life, but he does that. You know what I mean? An amazing boy. I love Matt to pieces. When I was young, we first started in pastoral ministry, I'd watch these worship leaders, and I was so envious, man. I wanted to learn to be a worship leader. And I bought guitars. I even bought a banjo. I was desperate. I bought a guitar, I bought banjo, I had drums, I had all of this. Because I really wanted it. I really wanted to do that. Can I tell you something? I wasn't created for that. I've got to be who God created me to be. And it's bringing all the pieces back into the fire so that when we're asking God to consume us, he's not consuming 3/4 of us. He's not consuming half of us. He's actually consuming all of us. I hope this illustration makes sense. Because in my life right now, what I'm asking God is, God, what are you doing with my life? Does everybody else do that? It's, God, what are you doing right now?